Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today we're going to talk about credit. Do you still need credit? Well, we're going to talk about it a little bit today. I'm sorry I'm late. It looks like Microsoft systems are down, so I wasn't able to retrieve some information like a login password from them, so I couldn't get into the StreamYard studio. But welcome, and I thank you for waiting, and I hope you are still here. But we're going to talk about it tonight. And stop struggling now, gear. Check. And welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream where it's members only can be in the chat room. Everybody else can watch. And of course, we'll talk about anything and everything that you want to, because there's lots of things to talk about besides credit. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to thank you for being here, even though I had to enter late. Once again, I'm sorry for being here late. It was like 10 minutes late. And so I was in the chat room with the guys at StreamYard saying, hey, man, I need that 6-digit code because I can't get in. So they started asking me some qualification questions. So it took about 10, 11 minutes before I could get in. But anyhow, that will not stop anything, because do you still need credit? And of course, get credit with any credit score. We're going to talk about it, but if you can't get in the chat room, there's going to be a reason why. That is because it's members only chat. All right. Now, I want to say a few things before we start tonight. Stop Struggling Now gear. I have special promo codes. Those of you who ordered previous items, that's right, customers that already ordered, you received a discount code higher than anybody else. People who are on the email list, you received a promo code. And then members of the channel with the icon next to their name, you also receive a special discount code. So those are your specific codes, so you can actually log in and use those at the StopStrugglingNow.com website. Also, remember, I'm not wearing my Tifosi optics tonight, but it's normally check. Get 20% off on Tifosi optics using the link down below in the description. All right, so that's how we're starting this one off. You can get discounts on merchandise, sunglasses to start with. All right, now let's start with some credit, and let's see who's in the house tonight, who's still here, who waited around graciously. Diesel Mike is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. He has the icon because he's a member of the channel. Thank you so much for being here. And he says, good evening, Eric and SSN family. That's his tagline. Thank you so much for being here once again, Diesel Mike with the icon. Also in, Silverman Fox. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. And he has the icon, which means he's a member that can be in the chat room. Remember, on Monday and Friday, all subscribers, members, and everybody else who's just found the channel can be in the chat room. And I should have another. I know this is a little long and winded, but I forgot about something. Please smash the like button. All right. Let me know if somebody saw any trailer today. And apparently, I know everybody can't let me know, but members with the icon, did you see a trailer today before the video? All right. Just let me know that. Pension in. All right. Thank you, Silverman Fox. Once again, appreciate you being here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we talk about credit. I haven't talked about it that much because the way credit is nowadays, there's ways that you can get credit with bad credit, no credit, because there's companies that do not even use your credit score anymore. Needless to say, you need to have an actual account. So you should have done something in your life, whether it's good or bad, you should have something on your credit report. But these companies are doing no hard inquiries these days. And oh, by the way, I should point out something else. For 3.5 years, I always raised my voice when I was talking. Well, in 2022, I'm actually going to be a calmer person, so to speak. All right. That's what's going to happen in 2022. Not so much yelling and hype going on for me after 3.5 years. Just letting you guys know that as well, although I do get excited when I talk about these type of things. Now, first things first, down below in the description, if you're interested in improving your credit score, establishing your credit score, or just making it better, how about no hard inquiry? How about no credit checks? In a lot of instances, some instances, soft inquiries. The links are all down below. There is a reason you want to do this, because you're going to be penalized, as you know, if you do 4 hard inquiries within 2 years, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Once they start going up, they penalize you by taking points away from your credit score. Well, how about if you did 2 years where they're not even any hard inquiries to begin with? Well, let's start with the basics. Let's just say you're a person out here who says, hey, Eric, I messed up my credit. I want to try and reestablish it. Well, there's several ways to do it, known as credit builders. A lot of people have heard of Credit Strong, and I highly recommend Credit Strong. It's treated as an installment trade line, and the beauty of it is you have on-time payment history, but you're also saving a little money. Now, there's 2 companies that are similar. That is Self-Lender and Credit Strong. So you can sign up with either one of these, and yes, you do pay monthly, and part of it goes towards a savings account, and then they report to the credit bureaus every month. On-time payment, that is good, because that's the highest percent of your score. So that's what you would want. Now, there is a difference between Credit Strong and Self-Lender. Self-Lender also has the savings plan, but they have a twist. Once you have about 3 or 4 months worth of savings, you can tell them to move it over to a secured card. So now you have revolving trade line and an installment trade line, and you have a credit card and this installment trade line from Self-Lender. The link is down below if you want to start out that way. Then I also have Sable One checking account, because a lot of people who have bad credit also can't get a checking account. All right, let's see who else is in the house. Auntie Val, otherwise known around here as Professor Auntie Val. Thank you so much for being here. Good evening, fam, is her tagline. She shows the heart, she shows the strength, and just checking in. Have a great show. And speaking of that, we're going to try and have a great show, but this is the holidays, and I'm going to be traveling on Friday night. So Friday Night Live will not happen live. All right. I mean, I'm trying to think where I'm going to be at. I'm going to be in an airport, quite frankly. I did run a live in an airport before, but I don't know if I'm going to attempt it again. But anyhow, we'll see. Gary White's in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here with the icon, like Professor Auntie Val. He has his tagline in tow. Good evening, SSN family, and let's get it. That's what we're trying to do here. We're talking credit right now, ladies and gentlemen, because whether you have good credit, bad credit, great credit, no credit, you have options. And don't worry about how long it takes, because as long as you can get more than one item, if you can get 4, 5, 6, 7 items reporting on-time payments, giving you a higher debt utilization, or shall I say a lower debt utilization number, then you will improve your credit. I realize the credit bureaus are playing games where they're going, well, we're going to search back a couple years just in case you messed up prior and keep your scores down. but all you can do is keep moving forward. Don't worry about things you already messed up. You have a way not to have a hard inquiry and add to your credit report. That's a win. Sure, it's going to take you a few months to start ticking upward, but that's okay. All right. So, as I was about to say, Friday night, I don't know where I'm going to be at. I'm pretty sure I might be running a video. I'm going to make a video and run it at the time. I don't know yet. So don't be surprised. It might not be live. I may be talking just like this, but it won't be live. You guys will know the difference. So anyhow, we'll see what happens. And on Monday, I'm supposed to be doing something with family. So therefore, I don't think Monday night, but you guys know how we do this. I might run something on a Sunday to make up for Monday. You never know. We'll see what happens. Now, as I was saying about some of you may have a situation where you're going, hey, Eric, I can't even get a checking account. I can't get started that way either. Well, then that's why I have Sable One down below, because Sable One has a checking account for you. No credit check is needed. All right. So you have a debit card, ATM card. It's an online bank. No problem. So you get qualified. Again, no credit check. Everybody qualifies to get a bank account. Now, you have to be USA citizen, of course, or have a social security number from the United States, or a T10 number, something has to be United States based. Then you can get your bank account from Sable Bank, otherwise known as Sable One. And the reason why I go to the Sable One is because Sable One also has a credit builder program. That credit builder program works the same way. You're putting money in, and then they give you a credit line. But again, no credit check, no qualifying. And if you have direct deposit into your bank account, well, guess what? All of a sudden, in a few months, you might have an unsecured credit card. All right. So that's one way to look at it. So there goes 3 ways you can improve your credit. Now, there's something that's supposed to come out Q1 of 2022. They were supposed to come out Q4, but as you know, in the fintech world, things happen. So Black Steel, you guys search the channel if you're new here. Black Steel CEO was on the channel about 5 or 6 months ago. We did a live stream interview. I chopped it into just his portion. So there's actually 2 videos that he's in, but it's the same video. And Black Steel Credit is a fintech. No credit check, no qualifying. The link is also down below in the description that you can use. All right. So what is that? That's 4. Now, also down below is something that I really, really like, the extra card. And I'm going to put this in the chat room, but I'm pretty sure everybody here that's a member has this already. Vanessa, Gates in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. She has the icon next to her name, so thank you so much for being here. And hey, boss and SSN fam, hello to you too, Vanessa Gate. Once again, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. 13 minutes in. I said it at 4 minutes. I'm going to say it at 13. Please smash that like button. And if you like what we're talking about and you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and click the all notification bell. That helps out greatly to let the YouTube gods know we're in the house. All right, let's keep moving. Next up, extra credit. The reason why I like extra is because it's a debit card. And it's not even really a debit card. It's just a card, and you link it to your bank account. Now you're saying, okay, Eric, I get it now. It's like an ATM card, which is what it is. You charge your extra card. Extra takes the money electronically out of your bank account. But unlike your ATM card, guess what? They report to the credit bureaus. You got to love that, right? Everybody, once again, no credit check, no hard inquiries, no nothing, but they report to the credit bureaus. Imagine if your ATM card reported to the credit bureaus. That would be sweet, right? Well, Extra does the same thing. I don't know who can see the chat room tonight, but if you can, there's the link in the chat room. The link is also down below in the description. All right. So that's another one. Now, I'm going to get into one that I like also, because at first they do a soft inquiry. And then when you see their offer and you accept the offer, then they do a hard inquiry. So that for those of you that do not have 4 hard inquiries in the past 2 years, then that's an option. They have loans and they have a credit card. Avant.com. That is also down below. All right. So that helps you build as well. And Vanessa Comagate says, hit the likes. That's right. I love that, even though I said it too. So I like it when she says it again. And that's cool for building credit. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. I've gone over the first 5 to help build credit. Avant also works. No, a soft inquiry. And again, if that offer comes and you like it, you can accept the offer. But if you accept the offer, then they do a hard inquiry. All right, just keep that in mind. Avant.com. That's down below. Let's see. I'm going to have to go look because there's so many. Now, there's also, everybody may have heard of the shopping cart trick. This is the perfect time of year for the shopping cart trick. Overstock and Victoria's Secret. All you have to do is watch the video. There's links down below to the shopping cart trick videos where it's no hard inquiry. Now, even though it'll come up and say you can get credit on occasion, it works about 60% of the time. 6 out of 10 people, it pops up what we need to pop up. But keep in mind, since they do not do a hard inquiry, you might get a letter in the mail 7 days to 14 days later. You'll get a letter in the mail saying, hey, we need to verify that you are you. So we need you to send in maybe a picture ID with a copy of your social security number. But again, they do not do a hard inquiry. And since it's a revolving store credit card, that means it ticks all the boxes for all the buckets. Your debt utilization is taken care of. On-time payments are taken care of. It starts the clock ticking for a new credit card. So takes care of everything you need every month, whether you use it or not. It reports to all 3 credit bureaus and helps your debt utilization. All right. So there's 2 videos down below. You'll see it, shopping cart trick. Now, I have other fintechs such as X1 credit card. They came out. They don't even do a hard inquiry either. So what do? They actually check your bank accounts. I didn't mean plural, but bank account. So they link to your bank account, check it out, and then you can qualify for a credit card, otherwise known as what I call a charge card, because you have to pay it back within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. That's it. So it's almost like an old-fashioned charge card. Now, Tomo Credit, they're also down below in the description. Benjamin Finance, they have not come out yet, but you can get on the wait list. And then we have One Finance, and I like One Finance a lot, and there's a reason why. All right. There is a reason I love One Finance, and that's because a lot of people, you guys don't think as CEOs. That's why you think as employees all the time. Somebody else will take care of it. You're thinking of a certain way to do business, pay your bills and things like that. The reason why I like One Finance is because they have things such as you can go in there and put in there, say, okay, every month or every week, however you get paid every other week, you have your direct deposit come in there. You tell them what amount of money goes to what bill. So if you want to have it, you separate it out. You go, okay, cable bill gets this much, right? Electric bill gets this much, mortgage this much, or rent this much. So every time your check comes in, it puts it in its own pie. So therefore you have the money ready to go. That's beautiful. So it's almost like your own accounting system without having to keep track manually, right? That's a beautiful thing if the money can be separated as soon as it comes in. That way you can always keep track just by logging into the online or the app. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Curtis Davis, Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. Very happy to see you, otherwise known as Mr. Financial around here, ladies and gentlemen. And he says, hello, SSN family. And Mr. Financial has his own channel as well, Chili Davis, Chilly, I think, Davis. But anyhow, you can find him under Chili Davis, and he helps out with stocks and how the market is moving daily basis. So he could drop a video in the morning. It could be in the afternoon. You just got to stay up on top of it on the channel. So that's how you do it with him, Mr. Financial. And he drops gems here occasionally for us. And so he helps out a lot of people here as well, along with Professor Auntie Val and Vanessa Camagate and Silverman Fox, Mr. Koo. The list goes on and on. Marrero, everybody. We got help here, ladies and gentlemen. That means you have help here. Rising tide lifts all boats, so we have to help everybody. All right. Now, I'm going to keep going on a little more credit, but I want to know what you guys thought about. Were you too busy to pay attention to the Federal Reserve Chairman, Powell? He started speaking today. And all you have to know is he is in charge to make sure the top 10 percenters are happy. Today was no different. And I have to admit I was wrong because I was silly. 6-8 months ago, I've been calling. They're going to raise interest rates in December. They are not even thinking about taking their foot off the pedal. They want these stocks to keep going higher and higher, or shall I say the stock market indexes go higher and higher. Now, speaking of credit, why don't I get into a lot of people don't want to invest in the stock market because, it's long term. You don't get these nice price jumps that go like 300% in an hour or 300% in a week like other things such as crypto. So people don't want to wait 3, 5, 6, 8 years for their money to grow. But this time, right now, the last week, earlier today was the perfect time to get in because the stock market was dropping. Crypto's been dropping. And then Jerome Powell comes out and gives the top 10 percenters and everybody with money another pass for another 4 months. No interest rates are going to be raised. So these guys get to borrow at 0%, 0.25%. The party is still roaring. Okay. So you have to take advantage. And because the stock market goes with crypto, unfortunately, now they're both going to rise today. Well, it's too late now, but they're still rising probably because of him. But what I'm trying to tell you is a lot of you don't know that they have credit with the stock market. It's called margins. You have to be very careful because you're actually using your stock as collateral. Now, once again, if you're going to borrow, then you should borrow to buy more assets, but you don't want to borrow a high percentage. You want to keep it low, like 20%, 15%. You want the stock to have to drop 80%, because if it does drop below or above what your number is, like let's say I said I want 50% out of here, which they won't do, but let's say it's 30% out of here, and all of a sudden the stock drops 71%. Well, guess what? Your collateral is gone. They'll take it and sell it so they get their money back. So that's why you have to be very careful on doing any borrowing from stocks. And the same rule applies on crypto. So you can borrow these items, no credit check, no qualifying, and have investments. So that's another thing that a lot of people don't even think about when they are younger, when they could have been investing into stocks, now crypto, and you can borrow if you need to. Almost similar to insurance, because you can actually borrow against insurance as well. So keep these type of items in your head. Always think about what you can do. So I gave you actually some other things that has to do with investing for the long term and being able to borrow because they're assets. Similar to a home, you buy a house, You pay into it for years, the value goes up, then you can borrow home equity line of credit or get a line of credit because you have equity in your home. Same rules apply. All right. That's it. LOL. Party continues. That's right. It's going to continue another 4 months at least. It's a shame. All right. Lots of love. There was an error on some crypto platform. Some account reflected millions in portfolio. Yeah, crypto.com. I saw people posting online where it looked like a 11, 12 billion dollars is in people's accounts. That was funny. It was funny as hell. All right. So everybody, if you're looking for anything to improve your credit, I have the credit builders down below. What I did not add down below was something that I normally have. So I'm going to add that right now. And of course, I always like the free $10 from Coinbase, right? Free $10 of BTC, Bitcoin from Coinbase. I'm adding it down below in the description now. So that'll be live in case you're new here. We like to give out free things like that as well, where you don't have to do anything except show up and click the link. And then, of course, we have Robinhood and Webull, which for some reason I don't have that down here. That's going to be near the bottom. And because it's Christmas time and everybody just now showed up a little bit later because I showed up late. But down below, there's Robinhood and Webull links for free stock. So use that again. Now, I lost my train of thought because I was going to go transition into something else regarding credit, but now I lost my train of thought on that. But all of that is down below in the description for you. And let me know, again, did anybody see the trailer before the live stream started? And if you just now showed up, Friday night live stream, I don't know where I'll be. I'll probably be in an airport. It's holiday time. And then on Monday, the live stream, I would normally have that, but I'm slated to be with family. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that. So that means watch out for a live stream popping up either Saturday, Sunday, or Tuesday. Who knows? And then Friday night, I'm still not going to leave you guys hanging for the live streams. I'm actually going to do pre-recorded, do a premiere, I guess, or something like that as the live stream. I'll see how that goes. And let me know what you guys thought about on Monday. Let me know what you thought about the background. All right. To me, it was like a little lag, but let me know what you guys think. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Curtis Davis. I smashed the like button. I like to hear that. Smash the like button. It's free, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't cost you anything to show some support because the YouTube gods, they messed with us for 1 year straight in the doghouse, ladies and gentlemen. It was crazy. So they're finally starting to let me out the doghouse. And then I go on a rant on, was it Friday or Monday? I went on a rant. And so I might be back in the doghouse. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me know if anybody missed out. I know if you if you're not a member of the channel, you cannot be in the chat room. I get it. That's what happens on Wednesday Night Live. But if you see this video after the live stream, down below in the comments section, all right, you can ask questions. I answer all comments. All right. The other thing you can do, of course, you can always join and become a member with an icon. Then you can ask any question tonight. But on all the other live streams, it's always open to everybody except for Wednesday nights. All right. All the other live streams, everybody can ask questions in the live chat. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I did not have too much to say else about the credit. I am actually going to go do something because, again, I don't know about you guys, but you know about that Windows 11 coming out. And so my computer automatically started doing updates. That also didn't help out. That's funny. So I was thinking an hour was a good enough time to start messing around with it. And then, of course, everything got kind of messed up. Now, I want to say something else, which I didn't have on tap. But now that I just was going through some things, some of you are sole proprietors. Sole proprietor means that you went to the irs.gov and you actually have a EIN number, but not as an LLC, not as a C corporation, not as an S corporation, but as a sole proprietorship. So I just want to point out, if you're a sole proprietor, there's a couple of things that you can do for your business credit. First things first, I'll say go to Divvy. All right. It's a get Divvy. I'm going to put this down below. I'm going to put it in the chat room because they accept sole proprietors. So if you're receiving money as an individual that has an EIN number, that's a sole proprietor, commissions or whatever, you're a contractor, it doesn't matter. Then you can go through Get Divvy. And if you start having cash flow coming through there of $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 in revenue, not profits, but if you have $10,000, $8,000, $7,000, things like that coming through, they will give you a line of credit. Guess what? No credit check, no qualifying. All right, just letting you know. So this applies for LLCs, S Corp, C Corps, but there are millions of people now who are sole proprietors. So you can take advantage of Get Divvy. I put it in the chat room for some people that can get that. All right. So I just wanted to go with the sole proprietor situation because that's almost similar to having your own individual credit. Now, I will go with one other thing. Let's say you sell items, products, services, and you use PayPal, Square. A lot of you may not know that you can get loans from them. No credit check, no qualifying. That's right, even individuals. But it's best if you have an EIN number and say you're a business. Not starting out because they go by based on your revenues coming in. So once again, you could be a sole proprietor, you have an EIN, but you call yourself a certain name, and you can actually get lines of credit. Again, no credit check, no qualifying, but that's because you're in business. All right. That's another thing that you can do. Now, we're 32 minutes in. I've talked about the credit. Do you still need credit? Don't worry about it. And I gave you guys some tools. They're down below in the description. Everything except Avant is no credit check, no qualifying. Okay? Remember, Avant, and I'm going to bring up something else too. I'm just going to go off the cuff because I was supposed to have all these, but I got sidetracked, unfortunately. Like I said, that's why I was a little late, because the computer didn't set up right. But anyhow, let me know what you guys thought about the last live stream where I had the background. Let me know if what you guys thought about it. I kind of saw it. I replayed it a little bit. Like I said, that lag kind of bothered me just a tad bit. It wasn't like major lag, but it still kind of bothered me. All right. And nobody has seen the trailer, they're saying, either. So I don't like that. That's not a good thing. So that's not good. Let me know if anybody received any info, got notification from YouTube. Let me know if that happened. Okay, I see I left out a few things. All right. So we have some more, ladies and gentlemen, that I left out. Grow Credit, just like it sounds, GROW credit.com. If you guys have a bill that's like, well, they used to be $15 or less, I should pull it up because I think they changed it. But if you had a bill $15 or less, I think they charge now like $1 or $2. But nonetheless, I'm going to put it down here because it's no credit check again, no qualifying, and Grow Credit. If you have those Netflix, Hulu, things like that, then you can use Grow Credit, and they report to the credit bureaus. Not all three, though, but they still report to the credit bureau. So that's a good thing. Now, let's see. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. I put a couple things in here that I didn't want to put in. Okay. All right. Huh, that's weird. Oh, we have a problem. Okay. All right, guys. I wasn't able to put it in because I copied something incorrectly. So, but anyhow, growcredit.com, you can go there yourself. There's not going to be a link down below, and you can improve your credit that way because you can do the $5, the $10. It does it the same way. You have a virtual card or card, you pay the $5, the $10, whatever, and then they report it to the credit bureau, your payments. So another way to improve your credit with no credit check, no qualifying, and that is Grow Credit. All right. So hopefully that helps out for everybody. Now, let's get into one of my favorite subjects over the last 12 months. In fact, I already know if I can't in fact, I might just do a video tomorrow about this. Pre-construction, real estate. That's my favorite topic really over the last 12 months because it helps everybody. Once again, just like I talked about the stocks and the crypto where you can borrow against it, I like when you can buy real estate at a low price, lock in the price, and then as you're paying monthly, no credit check, no qualifying to get a contract, to get a condo or a villa. And then at the end of 2 years to 3 years, once it's finished, then you have a you're going to have a 70%, 60%, 50% loan to value, and you're going to qualify automatically. Why? Because you put down more than 25%. All right. So you qualify, but no credit check, no qualifying. It's not even being reported on your credit, which is a good thing. You're acquiring an asset without anybody knowing about it until you say, I'm going to finance it or pay it off. But again, you can get in a real estate game with 1,000 to reserve, and anywhere from 10,000 on up is going to be that 10% down payment or 15% down payment. And then you make monthly payments until the complex or the building is complete. And then they expect you to pay the rest remaining balance within 60 days. Real nice. And again, does not affect your credit, but you get an asset that you can turn around and make money from for the rest of your life. That's the beauty of it. All right. So all I have to tell you is over the last year, you could have purchased real estate pre-construction, no matter where it is, even in downtown Miami. When I did that one, Nativo, Miami, you could have gotten studio units for $320, $330. You could have gotten one bedrooms for $440. Well, now that's sold out. 501 residences, also 300 and something for a studio. One bedroom was 400, a two bedroom was 600. Well, that's also sold. Now they have something new called Lofty Miami. Get this, ladies and gentlemen, what a difference a year makes. The studio units there, they're 500,000. You don't think that people now have received appreciation on their real estate? And again, the same rules apply. Downtown Miami, no credit check, no qualifying, but you would have had to put down 20% to get in the game. So this is why you always need streams of income. This is why you always have to consider you're building and building and building your credit all the time. If you don't build any credit or use credit, then you lose it, or they'll reduce your credit limits. It's a catch-22, right? But you're going to need it some way, somehow. So that's the good thing. And that's what you can do. So once again, and so when I start talking about these prices, there's a new project that came out in Vista Cana. And I was a little sad because a year ago, everybody could qualify. Now, these villas, which are 2,000 square feet, they're nice. They're not condos, they're homes. They're nice. 2,000 square feet is a nice size for a property that could be considered a vacation property or second home. 2,000 square feet's about right. But the sad news is the prices were in the 200,000s and not 225, like 270, 280, 260, somewhere in that range. And unfortunately, that means you can actually buy a house in most southern states for that. But are you going to be able to rent it out week to week, every other day, and make more money over the month by doing a vacation rental versus having to rent it out to a tenant and dealing with tenant? And I call tenants are like headaches to me, but for a lot of people, tenants work. So you can go both routes, but I like to go with where I know customers are coming in and I know customers are willing to pay me more than $200 a night. Because when you have a hot property and 20 times 200 is $4,000, how many places can you rent a home or a villa or anything for $4,000 a month? So see, that's why you like these short-term rentals, and that's why short-term rentals are big businesses. All right. It looks like nobody so far has said that they've seen the trailer. Nobody has said they received notification from YouTube. So I'm assuming I might be back in the doghouse because of that little rant I was doing. And I'm about to talk some more about the little rant I mentioned earlier about the stock market and Jerome Powell. And I also mentioned the party's not over yet. His sole purpose is to make sure the index funds, the hedge funds, and everybody is able to borrow money cheap, go out, buy back their own stocks, make little side deals, be able to get into IPOs and do all these other things that ordinary citizens cannot, and get way ahead on the wealth curve. And that's why we are getting destroyed, ladies and gentlemen. All right? We're getting destroyed. Joshua Felder, welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here with the icon. And he's got the notification. That's good to hear. Excellent to hear. All right, some of you, I'm going to play this in case we have some new people here, because I played number 8 and number 9 and number 10 promo, new node platform on FTM. I was wondering when this was going to happen. I knew something. So who's going to do the strong block? Who's going to do it? I don't know about this new node, though, but I'm waiting for that strong block competitor, right? Otherwise, that other one was called Ring Financial that allegedly, basically, they just take it from all the DAOs kind of thing is what I could gathered. Who knows? Professor Auntie Val may know more than me about that, or Joshua Felder. But are you going to tell us the name of this node platform? This is crypto, ladies and gentlemen. Victor Marrero's in the house. Hello, all. He has his tagline still in tow. Let's do this. Except this time he's in Punta Cana, and he's there from the Hard Rock Hotel. Right on, man. I'm glad you have access. Thank you so much for being here tonight, Victor Marrero, even on vacation, showing the love with the icon next to his name. So let me know, Marrero, you're going to have to mention it. You're there. Let us know the update. What is going on with the Cana Rock properties? What is happening? The Galaxy is not done this year. I want to know when the Galaxy is going to be done. When is the properties going to be done, and what is new? Because I'm pretty sure you would then press them up a little bit and go, okay, I got the golf course. I have the restaurant. Is there anything new going on here? Let us know if there's something new that we don't know about. Power node. All right. Power node. Hey, this is a good time for it, I guess. Crypto prices have been down, but thanks to Mr. Powell, you best believe the prices are going to go up. I see power. You're going to have to give us some more information. Don't be shy, Joshua Felder. You know, this is not the time. You could be helping out a lot of people here because it looks like it's only $108. Well, now 115 because it just went up 27%, apparently, in the last 24 hours. So it was $70 yesterday. Joshua Felder, you just seem to have this little thing that happens, you know? Every time you tell us about something, within 24 hours, the price jumps. So that means if this is true Joshua Felder-esque stuff going on, just because it rose 20 some percent, it might jump another 20 some percent tomorrow this time. All right. So I just see it on CoinGecko. It looks like it's on Spooky. It looks like it's already operational. I didn't find their website though, or their DAO or whatever they're doing. I don't see that. So it's not powernodes dot anything. So you're going to have to help us out here. I see a crypto rank. I don't see them under Google search. So you're going to have to help us out a little bit with this power node. Victor, welcome back. That's right. Victor's over there in the nice warm confines, enjoying life at the Hard Rock, one of the coolest properties in all of Punta Cana. I have to admit that resort is, everybody loves it. You have to. All the food, all the drinks, all the fun. Yes, if you gamble, they have the casino there. You know, the lazy river, the beach is sand, and it's just not any sand. It's powdery. It's beautiful. You can sit at the beach and they bring you drinks. It's all inclusive. So, you know, it's top of the line 5-star resort. It's cool. 10 power nodes equals, whoa. 10 power nodes is 1,000. Well, now it's 1150. FTM is cheap fees. So, you know, that means it's only cost you about $1,200, $1,225, $58 a day. That's insane. That's $1,500. Okay. We're going to have to find out more about this, Joshua Felder. Drip Network at 77. Okay. I'm not familiar with all these. Is that what you're saying? I need to know where, so we can look at it. We need to look at this. We need the actual Drip Network. I haven't looked at Drip Network. I'm going to look at it right now in the background, ladies and gentlemen. So we talked about credit. If anybody has any questions about credit or anything like that, let me know. Drip Network, not what I'm looking for. All right. So if anybody has any credit, but while I'm thinking about it, maybe Joshua Felder, give me a website or something. Well, he can't put in the website, but let me know the name. I put in Power Nodes, so it must be under some name. It's not coming up in Google. So we're going to have a little fun. In case you guys weren't here on Monday night, we have a new video. We have number 9. Oh, number 9. Some of you may have seen this before if you've been around for a while. In fact, I ran it a long time ago. Hard work equals hard work. I was going to say our t-shirt, hard work equals entrepreneur, but work hard, play hard. I ran a video and I ran the whole video. And for some weird reason, I didn't get a copyright strike this time. But that's probably because last time I actually did the whole video. This time I chopped it up and I put it into our SSN Lifestyle. Well, it's just SSN Lifestyle promo. So check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think. And Tiffany Young's not here tonight, but this is the one that gets her dancing at first, maybe. And then, of course, I have an interlude. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think about this one.
But it would have been so awesome. I was going to soar right through here like this. And whoops, I'm sorry. Vin Diesel, excuse me. My bad. Big fan though, Mr. Diesel. Excuse me. And then I'm flying, and I'd be flying, and I'd land right. Where do I land?
Come on.
All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, just a little something in case you're new here. SSN Lifestyle, that is something that I'm not going to talk about tonight, but you can always go to ssnlifestyle.com and see a little preview because it's in pre-launch. All right, Victor Marrero, he's about to give us some info. The galaxy is being built. What? It won't be completed until early 2023. What the? Holy, I thought it was supposed to be done like what, this year, or was it next June or something? That's 2022. A whole nother 2 years. This is interesting. They're building the ground parking. Do they have underground parking? I think they do. Connor Rock Star is beautiful. The model is awesome. I'll email you pictures. All right. I like to hear this. Okay, Connor Rock Star, beautiful model. So if they're finished? No, they're not finished with Connor Rock Star. All right, let's see what we got here. Yep, you looked at Drip Community when it was $25 a week ago. Oh, okay. So it is Drip Community, but is that the Power Network too? Is that what you're saying? Drip Crypto. Is that what you're saying? Is that the same? I'm lost a little. Drip Network is $63.22. Is that what you're saying? That's what it's at right now. Is that the Drip Network price at CoinMarketCap? Let me know. We got to get to the bottom of it, Joshua Felder. You know, we're impatient. Okay, so, but is that power nodes or is that something different? That's what we need to know. All right. So, in case you don't know what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, at Connor Rock, that is what I was talking about earlier about pre-construction. So, here's a little pre-construction, right? Yeah, I'm going to pull this up, Connor Rock. And this is where Victor Marrero is right now. Again, no credit check, no qualifying. They changed the website slightly, it appears. So let's go look at this, shall we? Condos. There's Connor Rock Star. It's number one. Let's see if they actually show a little bit of it. It's on a golf course, ladies and gentlemen, so that's pretty sweet. Here's an idea of what the units look like. All right. Nice condos. Oh, okay. This is a different view. The pool with tables in there. Okay. If they bake, these are renderings, ladies and gentlemen. These look pretty cool. Okay. They've expanded a little bit. I like it. Connor Rock Star. So I don't know what size units they have, but this appears to be, what is this? This could be a 1-bedroom. It could be a 2-bedroom. I wouldn't know, but it looks like it might be just a 1. But looks like a countertop. And then behind here, who knows? That could either be a bathroom, probably. It could be bedroom. I don't know what size unit this is. But nonetheless, this gives you an idea of Connor Rock. There's 2 lagoon pools, a gym, golf course. I don't know how much these are, though. That's the only problem. They still have 111 of these. But somebody got very, very lucky, because I'm going to tell you guys something right now. The longer that they take to build this, the more value that is going to increase, because they're bringing other amenities to the Punta Cana area. So he's sitting there on profit because he actually started this journey in 2018, I believe, or 2019. And they were going to have it finished already, and now they're going back 2 years. So Marrero, if you're still with us, I have it on the screen. But if you're still with us, let us know, since you've already fulfilled your obligation to pay the 2 years before delivery, and now that they didn't deliver it in 2 or 3 years, whatever it was, does that mean you do not have any more payments, or do you have an option of making additional payments, so then upon delivery your amount you owe is going to be a lot less? Is that also a choice? I mean, what I'm saying is, if you want to do it, you can send in extra money, or if you don't want to do it at all, you don't have to, or if you wanted to just send something in every other 3 months or 5 months, would that be good enough? Let me know what happened. Okay, these units are pretty big, 129 square meters. That's like 1,400 square feet. Second floor, that's nice. First, what is this here? Another one on third floor, 1,500 square feet. So these are nice sizes, but how much are they? There's no price. They don't have prices. These used to be probably in the 200s, right? We don't know what they are now, but maybe Marrero will let us know, because I can never use their website. Just never makes sense to me. I click on something and it doesn't work. Oh, wait, hold on. Something worked. Contact representative. So Connor Rock is at the Hard Rock Hotel, just so you guys know, in case you're new here. And he's staying at the Hard Rock right now. Here's the beach club that you saw right here. That's for the Connor Rock. There's also the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, which, by the way, you do not have full access. You have to get a wristband, and you have to pay for the wristband if you want to be in that all-inclusive. But if it's $105 or $120 per person per day, it could be worth it, because you will definitely eat more than $100 worth of food. I think between food and drink, if you actually really go there for like lunch, then you go there for an afternoon like lunch, go there and start drinking, go there and have dinner, it would definitely cost you more than $100, because these places are Benihana's. I don't know how many people go to Benihana's, but you know how much Benihana's cost these days. All right. So again, that was a way for, and it's still a way. They have 111 units. You have to put down 3,000, as you saw, and that was Connor Rock. But they have others. I should have shown others just in case. All right, let's see. There's so much construction all over the place. Punta Cana is becoming a beautiful city. Victor Marrero, he's being the reporter. He's the eye on the streets in Punta Cana right now. He's joined Mr. Astacio being the eye of Punta Cana as well. So this is very awesome to hear. Right on. Let me know. Let us know what's happening there. Did you go downtown yet? Have you seen what's happening? Were you able to go downtown and check that out yet? Or any other areas like Macau or El Cordacito, Los Corrales, any of those places? Let me know. That would be pretty awesome. Now, I should show other things here, because it is pretty cool, especially when we're talking about you can get in. Oh, and especially when we're talking about they have 1-bedroom units, ladies and gentlemen, for like 120,000. And another, maybe not Connor Rock, but you see the drop down like Connor Rock. Let's see if they show it here. The Universe. So they have 1-bedrooms ranging from about 115, 120, 130 on up. Like, see, they still have 328 units available over here, which is very, very interesting. This is a Universe. Again, they don't show prices. I don't know why. I don't know why. They used to show prices when they first came out. That made it kind of cool, so you would see what was going on. This thing here, I don't get it. I don't get it why they do this. Yeah, it's still the same. Contact, related properties, universe. All right, so we can't get into it with Connor Rock. They're doing the same. Oh, by the way, Marrero, since you're there, you're going to have a little chat with the guys while you're there. You can be big dog now. You got a unit up there. He's got a 2-bedroom, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, at Connor Rock Galaxy. You can be big dog. Just tell them, hey, what's up with the no prices on the website, so people can order up. They used to have it where you could order online. You could put down your $3,000 deposit, say, I want this unit for this amount of money. It was beautiful. At least I thought it was. Wilson Koo, Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. He has his tagline, ladies and gentlemen. You might want to pay attention. Good evening, Mr. Bird and SSN family. Good evening to you, Wilson Koo. He says 100% facts. That's what we try to deliver around here. But notice at the end, I sell money. That's right. He sells money. So let's get into it. You want a loan? Well, your credit might have to be up to par in certain instances, but do you want a loan for a business? Do you have an existing business? So therefore you have revenue coming in, just what I talked about before, might be able to use that and get you a loan. Oh, you're in the construction business, or you're a contractor, or you're in a business that you have assets. You might be able to get a loan against your assets. Yeah, that's right. You hear me. All of these things, you have potential. That's why you might have to go to quickeasyfunds.com. That's QUIKFUNDS.com. Go see Mr. Koo. He can hook you up. And we're talking real estate. You could do rehab. How about this? You found some real estate. You guys know what happens if you do real estate and you have bad credit or no credit, or you have a problem with the down payments, but you walk in and you go, oh man, I found a great deal, but I got to do rehab work. How about getting a loan that includes the rehab work? How about that? That's right. See Mr. Koo. All right. You can always send me an email at eric@stopstrugglingnow.com or support@stopstrugglingnow.com. Make sure you have your pen pads and pen pads and papers ready, ladies and gentlemen. You never know when gems are going to be dropped around here. You can send me a message, support@stopstrugglingnow.com, and tell me you want to get in touch with Mr. Koo, Wilson Koo, and I'll send you his information, or I'll send his information to you. Either way. All right. Here we go. Wilson Koo showing the love. Evening, Diesel Mike, Vanessa, Victor M, Curtis D, Joshua F. And he continues it. Evening, Silverman F. Wilson Koo's up, family. See, this is the love you get here, ladies and gentlemen. I emailed you some pictures. We're rocking away inside the Hard Rock. Okay. Let me, I can't pull it up. I'm like, I got a problem with freaking Microsoft. I don't know what happened. I guess that little display that was happening with these platforms like crypto.com, I think Microsoft once again got hacked or something. I don't know. But they've been blocking me. Let's see if anything changed in the last 30, 40 minutes. Oh, by the way, if you're new, please smash the like button. And if you like what we're talking about so far, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, please. Or you can get an icon next to your name by joining the channel and receiving special messages under the community tab. And you receive, in this case, this week, Stop Struggling Now merchandise promo codes. If you're a member, you get the biggest promo code. If you're a subscriber, you get a promo code as well. Everybody gets a promo code. All right. To get gear, the SSN merch cheaper. All right. Such as this. Emerging Millionaire is one of them. All right. Let's see. No, still can't get in. Still blocked. Still can't get in. Don't know what's happening. So that's a bummer. So I'm not going to be able to share any pictures tonight. That's a bummer. All right. Yeah, I guess YouTube algo is blocking me. Joshua Felder. Exactly. I tried to tell you, no, it's not I can't blame the YouTube algorithm. In the chat room, there's certain words, and apparently nobody can leave links in the chat room. And you can't leave links in the comment section either. So it's my doing. It's restricted. I just don't know how to unrestrict it now. That's all. Do you want to have Crypto Wallet and Crypto Security guest? He can come on Friday. Unfortunately, Wilson Koo, since you just came, I will not be able to do a live stream, I do not think, on Friday and or Monday, because Monday I'm supposed to spend time with family on that day. And then on Friday, I'm going to be flying. I mean, actually, wait a minute. I won't be flying. I was just thinking about it. I'm flying tomorrow. I'm actually going to be at a Christmas party on Friday evening. So I won't be doing a live stream for sure. Lost track of what I was doing. That's right. Friday is a Christmas party. and I am going to be on the West Coast. So that means the live would normally start at 6:10 p.m. Unfortunately, I will be having some sort of drinks in my hand and Christmas tunes ringing out and spending some time with a few people I haven't seen in a while in my old neighborhood, apparently. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll run live from the party or something crazy. Bought some Bitcoin on dip, 46K. Very smart man. Very, very smart man. I'm buying the crypto. All right, crypto, the new inflation hedge, better than gold. It's only better than gold. You doggone right. It's better than gold only because Jerome Powell, he's making sure that the money keeps rolling into the top 10 percenters and investors. That's the major thing here, ladies and gentlemen. You have to think about investing, doing your own due diligence. All right. Okay, sir. That's right. Curtis Davis, facts, family. All right, Joshua Felder, give me something. Give me like a letters or a separate words in the chat room so I know where to go look at this power nodes. All right. Just let me know. Joshua, yes, we're making money. That's it. That's it exactly. You can't be shy, ladies and gentlemen, because you're going to be left behind. All right. You guys, we can talk credit all day long, but ultimately, credit's not going to be able to save you simply because you have to pay it back. You could default, yes, but you're generally going to have to pay it back. And that's the problem with credit if you're not building up an asset that pays you all the time. So it makes it a little easier if you can have assets, then you can always sell your asset. You can always borrow against your asset if you need credit. So I'm just saying, and while you have an asset, you can, it can go up in price. That's the beauty of it. So I'm going to go to CoinGecko, I think. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to try and get to CoinGecko because, oh, it's already on the screen. Okay, powernode.io. There we go. All right, there we go. Here's what I wanted to do right here. I just wanted to go look at what happened because after Jerome Powell spoke today, yeah, see, Ethereum back over 4, this up to 49. Things started escalating. Soon as dude gets off the phone, while he was on the podium, last 24 hours, 20 some percent, 19%, 17%, 13%, 10%. So, and look at here, ladies and gentlemen, Sandbox, SAND, $5.39. You want that gem? There's a gem right there. That's a metaverse. All right. That is metaverse. You guys do your due diligence and check it out. All right. That's one right there. And look at this, spell tokens up here. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Let's see who else is here. Engine coin is very interesting. Under $2.52. Do your due diligence, ladies and gentlemen. Professor on eval. Here's Decentraland Mana, $3.37. Potential down the road. IATA, a government, I think it is government ISO 20022. Gotta love these. This is just Algo, Maker. I still have some Maker too. That's interesting. I've been letting it sit, but it's not doing much. I need to get that out and change it into making some money. Hopefully our DAOs start cranking back up. The guys started panicking, unfortunately. People started panicking because the prices went down. But that's not the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Remember how the I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I lost you there for a second. We're 1 hour, 9 minutes in. Please smash the like button. And now we're going to get into some crypto. We're going to go check out this power node. Oh, what's this? We have something new. This is interesting. Okay. I just found a new crypto. Let's go. All right. Here's Power Node. In case you're not familiar, there's a thing called Strong Block, courtesy of Professor Auntie Val. We call her, I gave her the moniker Professor because she's been methodical and she's been teaching us a lot about some crypto along with Joshua Felder. And she mentioned Strong Block like 4 or 5 months ago, where you're earning like 10% of whatever the coin price is every day. Or shall I say 1/10 of the coin price every day. All right. So that adds up. If it's $30 a day or $50 a day or $60 a day, that's a good number, right? Well, now we have something called PowerNode.io who's doing the similar thing, except they're doing 0.7. Now, you can earn money every day with the 6,300% percentage yield. You'll only need 10 power tokens to get started. So they're doing just what Strong Block did, apparently. So we're here, but unfortunately, they're not telling us anything, and they're saying launch the app. Okay, my nodes, all nodes, my rewards. All right. From this console, buy power. Create a power node with 10 power tokens to earn lifetime high yield power token rewards. Token currently estimated rewards 0.7 power a day. Start earning lifetime high power yield. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here I can put it in the chat room. Joshua Felder can't. So there it is. Whoever can get in the chat room, that's how you get to their app for Power Node and find out. And so this is pretty simple. This is Basics 101, has nothing to do with credit. It has to do with passive income. So now Power Node, crypto price. There you go. Check this out. Power, it's well, okay. I don't know what it is. That's 3 days ago. Let's go see. It's somewhere around $100. So that, oh, okay, we saw it earlier. 114 went up 23%. So that means 1140, $1,150, let's call it, and that's going to cost you, if it's on the FTM network, that won't cost you much. That might mean 1,200, maybe. Not even that. Might mean 1,200. That's it. And you got your 10, and they're giving you 0.7. If that's correct, 0.7 is, let me know if I'm right. That would be like over $70. Right? Hold on. Let's go pull this up. If it was at one, I'll use 115 as the number. 115. Let me see. 115 times 0.7. $80. Joshua Felder, let me know if that is correct, because it could be $80 a day at this price point. That is pretty serious for a $1,200 investment. All right. That is scary. That is really, really scary. 0.7. How are they? That can't be right. That just can't be right. That's what they say. Rewards 0.7. So that's weird. We're going to have to look into this a little bit more. 0.7 is awful lot. Unless that's 0.7. No, they're not saying it's a percent. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared, Joshua Felder. I'm scared of this one. That's too high. Joshua Felder. Yes, sir. Yes, credit, a temporary fix like a job. Assets like stocks, crypto, real estate are permanent wealth builders. Exactly, Mr. Financial, saying it like exactly it is. Right on. Evening, Professor Val. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, and Dream Miller's in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream. with the icon. And she says, hi, Eric and SSN family. Hello to you too, Andreen Miller. And like I always say, when she arrives, she reminds me of SSN University, SSN Academy. It's all here, ladies and gentlemen, except there's no fee. Tuition is free. And you're allowed to ask questions and you're allowed to participate. It's just on Wednesday Night Lives. Only members with the icon can be in the chat room. But on Monday and Friday and any other live stream, it's open to everybody. So please smash the like button. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel and click the all notification bell. I would appreciate that. Thank you. Lots of love. I hear you, Eric. Joshua Felder. Yeah, that is crazy right there. I'm scared. $115 coin price. 0.7 is $80. Unless I got something wrong, I can't believe that. It's got to be like 7%, right? 0.7%. So it's like $8. I mean, because $80, that's 70%. That's crazy. No fee. Tuition is free. Thank you, Eric. Andreen Miller, thank you so much. That's who reminds me to say it, because that's what we're trying to do here, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to give you some tools to financial freedom, or at least tools that you can live a little bit different lifestyle than having to work paycheck to paycheck. And there's nothing wrong with working paycheck to paycheck. Let's just put things out here. The reason why it looks like it's wrong is because you have a lot of people on social media, and social media is based on highlights. It's like a highlight reel. So what you're seeing is the best of, but you're not seeing all the grind it took, all the hard work it took, or if in fact they're just playing, or if it's real. You don't know the difference. So you never know what it is. So therefore, trying to strive to be something that you see on TV or on the internet or social media, it's almost pointless, because you don't know where they got this stuff and how they got this stuff. You know, it might be a promo. There was a movie out one time, and I wish I could remember the name of the movie, where there were families that are paid, and they're not really families. They're paid to move into neighborhoods, and then they live there like a family. And then the family is like, goes out and buys a car, goes out and gets a boat, goes out and gets all this stuff. And other people in the neighborhood, what does everybody do? Want to be like the Joneses. So therefore, the company was promoting them with goods and making it look like they were buying all this stuff, so the neighborhood would go out and buy stuff. It was hilarious. It was an awesome movie, and I was just laughing because I'm like, this is, somebody could actually do this, because the environment we live in now. All you got to do is show it like somebody's doing something, and then people will go, oh, yeah, and not realizing you're being manipulated. So your timeline is your timeline, ladies and gentlemen. There was a YouTuber talking about syndicates, claiming you need to be accredited to invest. Yeah, real estate. There's too many alt invest, like crypto, stocks, Airbnb. Yeah. I know a YouTuber. He's very well known. In fact, there's quite a few of them that are very well known that have done this syndication deal and claim that they're real estate investors while they're using other people's money. That's fine. You can do it that way. But all I'm saying is, it's nice to sit there and say, hey, I do all these real estate deals, but they're begging you for money, saying, buy my course, come to my webinar, come to my seminar, buy my book, send us money, and we'll let you invest in the project. And then I'm going to send you 5%, and then not send you 5%. I'm going to send you 8%, but then not send you 8%. I won't even get into it. I have to get into it. These are the same guys that you see a contract and they say, hey, man, this property is $5 million. Invest in it. But what you don't know is the property's not $5 million. The property was really $4 million. So what I did was I bought it for $4 million using your money. Oh, by the way, all I needed was 25%. So I just needed $1 million of your money. And then I go to the bank and get the financing and buy it for $4 million. And then I tell you guys, I'm going to give you 5% or 8% on your money, but I'm flipping it to the company that I tell you is the name of the company. So I make a clean $1 million. And then I tell you, I'm managing the property for you. So every month we get a fee. Then I tell you, because I brought you the deal, when I sell the property, I get a certain high percentage number, more than all you guys. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, after it sells, there's fees on that too. I even get some more money off of the sale price, so some fees because we're doing transactions. But you guys love them. You love these guys. And you're happy with 5% or 8% on your money. And we can show you some dividend stocks that says 9, 10, 11, 12% on your money every year. Not 5%, not 8%, but 10 or 11 or 12% on your money. But you like heroes who give you nothings, but you'll take it. Here we go. Here we go. Let me go look at something right now. Let's go look at AM. I'm going to pull up some stocks. I'm talking too much mess. Here we go. 9.58% dividend, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Give your money to the guru so you can get 5% on your money. I mean, no, 8% on your money. No. 2% on your money is what you actually receive. Oh, man, don't even let me get started. Some people might know who I'm talking about. All right. Big time. Got a jet. Big time. 9% on your money there. Let's go with my boys. Let's see what's happened with PSEC. All right. PSEC. 8.59%. Man, still beating the gurus, and you didn't have to give them your money. You could have kept the money yourself and still earn 8.59%. You didn't have to loan your money out either. All right. That's one. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Who else is up there with the 9, 10, 11? Oh, hold on. Let's go with this. Since we're still giving out free money, let's go with this. No. I want, all right, I'll do it this way. I'll do it. That might be scary to some people. Now, remember, Robinhood and Webull, the links are down below for your free shares of stock. This is Vanguard funds, ladies and gentlemen. Notice, well, I don't know why they don't have dividends, but anyhow, let me show you something. No, that's not. Okay, we'll go year to date because it's December. Look at this. 27% on your money on the increase, ladies and gentlemen. I think you would like that over a year, right? That's VOO. This is an index fund. Jerome Powell just mentioned today it's more free money for the big boys. So that means the stock market is going to keep going, which means these index funds are going to continue to rise, at least for the next 4 months. All right. So again, think about where you can put your money and make your money work for you versus giving it to somebody who's telling you, I'm going to give you 8% or 3% or 5%, and it's just promises. All right. So hopefully that helps you out right there. All right. Let's see what else we got going on. Evening, Andreen Miller. That's right. Wilson Koo showing love. Facts. Social media banned in China. Sometimes in US it's promo, not real. That's exactly right. It's straight up fake. I mean, let's you guys, this whole thing has you nervous. I made a video about the holiday stress because it's all manufactured and you believe one thing because you feel you fall short if you don't have enough money to provide for Christmas gifts. When Christmas isn't even about gifts, but you're conditioned to be, that's a level of love, so to speak. So if you don't have gifts, you're shamed. If you don't bring over something, you're in shame. That should not be the case, right? Sometimes you have to be stronger, and you have to start thinking about, maybe I should use some of that money and invest so I know next week or 3 months from now I'm getting a check from the money I use, instead of that thing that you just bought is collecting dust. So that's what you have to think about during the holiday seasons. Don't be too proud when you might be saying, hey, you know what, family? I want to spend some money on some investments where we're making money down the road. I don't really care about this stuff what we're doing right now. I'll give you a little bit of something now, but we need to put the bulk of our stuff into something that's making us money. That's what you have to start considering, in my humble opinion. All right? In my humble opinion. Currently pays $76 a day. Man, I was off on price. That is incredible. 2,230 days with Power Node with 1,100. Joshua Felder, exactly. Double your money. That's on par and better than the Dow's. After the Dow's prices went down. But what's going to happen is, if anybody invests in the Dow's now, if you bought on the dips and they start rising back up, now that's a win-win. But this thing right here, the Power Node, that's pretty good. I can lend them money to buy all that on credit. Whoa, Joshua Felder, hold on now. Wilson Koo, hold on now. What do you mean you can lend them money to buy all that on credit? You're going to have to start explaining this, because there's no way that, what's the catch? Because somebody's going to need what? A 680, a 720, a 740 credit? Where do they need some revenue coming in? What's the qualifications for this? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you're telling people right now that you can get them $1,200 so they can get into the Power Node, for instance. Now, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, it's credit, so you have to pay it back. But if Wilson Koo is sitting here saying he has a way to do this, we need to know what those numbers are. What does that look like? All right? Don't get carried away now. All right, Eric, we're mad as heck. The truck failed and 35K houses failed. Oh, man. Another guru out here talking mess, ripping people, saying they're going to do all this stuff, and then it falls short. They sat there and said, hey, we're going to give you money every month based on this. You invest in this company. Then, in this case, a truck business. I didn't know about the houses. I don't know how houses fail. In most of the country, home prices have been increasing. So I don't know how houses fail. That's crazy. That's real crazy. Syndicated money companies for real estate are running like crazy and buying multiplexes. Exactly. Because they can go at the syndicators, they can go to banks, and banks are like, I use 5 million. These guys, after they have your money and they have a few hundred, well, I won't say 100 million, but once they have like 10 million or 5 million or 2 million, since they're syndicators, the syndicators are like, yeah, we'll give you interest only for 5 or 10 years. And we don't care. You can buy a $50 million property. The whole thing is out of whack. They can do things that an ordinary citizen cannot. Lots of love. 1 million plus fees. Pimping ain't dead in guru world. Exactly. It's not dead. It's crazy. Power Node will be giving away 100K to a protocol. Heck, we'll probably get that treasury balance. Nice. Very nice. I stopped listening to gurus when Eric showed up. Mr. Financial, thank you so much. That's because SSN Nation is always free to everybody. And in fact, hold on, let me do some promo right now. Because since it's the end of the year, look here, ladies and gentlemen, F average, be legendary. That's what you're going to have to do. And you're going to have to do this year. I've been saying in 2021, get your assets. 2022, it's all about making your money work for you. I like that little ringing. 2022, it's about making your money work for you. I like it. Okay, that's what it's going to be, I think, because that is what's going to really, really be needed, because next year they're going to start increasing the interest rates. All right, so everything's going to change at about month number 4. That's the estimation. I was wrong about them raising it at the end of December because I did not think they would keep this. I didn't think they'd keep lighting paper on fire for another year. I thought for sure they were going to come to their senses and be like, hey, man, we got like 100 million people out of work. We got people sick, dying. We got companies and countries that are closed down. We don't have the same tourists coming. We don't have the same influx of the dollars. We don't have the same global economy. It's slowed down a little bit. I thought for sure they were going to do it. But no. Instead, it was a pep rally today. So the stock market and crypto markets can go back up now that these guys shook out the weak hands, got these guys to sell because they dropped 40, 50% or more, got people liquidated, and now they bought them all up cheap, and now the rise is going to occur for the next 3 months. In fact, it'll probably be an all-time, there's going to be a stock market highs. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. I'm just trying to give you guys money plays. You don't have to listen to me. Hey, what do we always say here? This is hold on, ladies and gentlemen. That didn't go too well. Just a second. But what I was getting ready to say, this is no financial advice. Right? We're just a YouTuber. It's one of my daughters, actually. So I got to get back with fam. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. So anyhow, we'll see what happens. I'm just trying to give you guys money plays. Yeah, we're all YouTubers here. We just give information. You have to do your due diligence. You have to determine what you want to do. That's how it is, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So we can only give suggestions, and then it's up to you to determine after you do your research. And if you like what the projects are, or if you like what the crypto is, or the stocks, or whatever, it's up to you to invest. We're just giving you some ideas. That's pretty much it. All right. You were sounding like those pimpin' Tom Vu guys. That's it. Exactly. That's it. I just came here with nothing. I didn't even speak the language. And now I'm a real estate millionaire. That's it. Exactly. Tom Vu, my man. He cracked me up. VOO ETF gains 20% with no risk. Right on. All right. CBS News reporting about many Americans underpaid at major manufacturers. Kellogg's has 2 employee types. Temp people make $30K while permanent people make $65K. Old news in my town. Hey, exactly. And here's the funny thing. People are conditioned and they're happy with this. Because what else do you have? You live in a town. You have this manufacturing facility there, this major corporation, and they know that there's only a limited number of jobs. You're not going to bitch. You're not going to bitch when you're getting paid. It's versus being on the sidelines and homeless. So they're saying, we'll take it. All right. So that's how it is. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. I meant those toys to keep with the Joneses. Exactly. 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 It's crazy. It's crazy. I can get you money if you have 680. I knew you were going to say 680. And you will get MCA and you do your investment. But you have to be a business. Okay. I'm not familiar with MCA, quite frankly. Let me know what that stands for. Not familiar. But you do need a 680. But hold on. Wait, hold on. Back up. If I have a 680 and I say I want $1,500 so I can buy 10 nodes of power node, what's the problem? Is that the deal? Yeah, the house was busted, needed roof, and she sold us in group land plots in Houston. Meanwhile, she posting 1.1 million views. Wow. 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 Are you kidding me? Why are you buying houses in Houston? Okay, I'm not even going to second guess. Maybe there's a reason for buying houses in Houston because Houston, I mean, it's been growing. It's a big city. But for the same money, you could have put your money, could have made investments in other areas. Um, yeah, the house was busted, needed roof. What the heck? Why are you buying a house that needs to? What the? All right. This is not a real estate course tonight. This is one of the reasons why I used to. This is one of the reasons why what he's talking about right here. House needs roof. Yes, it's cheaper. Yes, it's rehab. Yes, you can flip it. Yes, you can do all this stuff. But this is one of those things that I made decisions long ago personally. I was like, when people said, Eric, yeah, we can fix it up. We can do this. We can do that. I was just like, dude, why? You have other deals that you don't have to do that. I mean, you could find almost perfectly good properties and be done. Maybe a little paint and some rehab on a door or something. Why go the route of I need a roof that's going to cost who knows how much? It could be 1,500, it could be 15,000. Why go with these variable properties? Even though you're a real estate person and you go, oh, I know somebody who's going to do this. I know. But the problem is there's just too many things that can go wrong. So that's why you can't generally let somebody just go out and say, well, we're going to get this rehab house, give us some money, and that's it. You have to be in the game and understand what it takes to rehab. That's the bottom line. All right. So that's it. Land plots in Houston, that's a damn shame. SSN University above average. We're talking inflation 6 months ago. Exactly. We've been talking inflation for a long time. Actually, longer than 6 months, but time flies, so it seems like 6 months. But the fact of the matter is, I've been talking about inflation for like a year and a half, 2 years, because that's what it is. When you print money, they're just delaying the inevitable, and they don't even care. That's what's so disgusting. Wiping out the middle class is what's happening right now. You used to make $60,000 a year, that would be comfortable. That'd be good. But if rental prices are $2,000 a month, if groceries that used to cost $300 a month is now $600 a month, you're getting wiped out because you're not going to be able to afford anything. Pretty soon, you're going to have to make $100,000 just to live comfortably. So that means the middle class and lower classes are getting wiped out. So that's very, very interesting. So we'll see what happens with that, but it's going down. They just delayed it. This is the best free uni you can ever find. Thank you very much, Wilson Koo. Hey, Joshua Felder Gurus will have you eating crackers for a while. Exactly. They don't care about that. And the funny thing is that same 2,000, 3,500, 800 that you invested with them, you could have just invested, taken your pick, and at least have return on your money, taking a risk, because you're taking a risk with them too, even though it doesn't seem like it, but you are taking a risk. So keep in mind, Joshua F., you've been given gems before Christmas. Exactly. Wilson Koo, doing my part, brother. That's all. That's it. Exactly. Major corps are pimping Americans. Thank goodness I have IT skills and biz skills. Exactly. That's all capitalism is. You guys, we've been all brainwashed. Remember when you're growing up and they would use this, they're using somebody else against you. So they would say, look, see, capitalism is awesome. Capitalism is awesome, but not this communism stuff, because look, you don't get to make the money that you want to make. So you have no upward mobility. This is very true versus a communist system. And you might not get that picket fence, that nice big house, those cars. You know, you might not be able to provide. You don't have to. You can be anything you want here in America. Versus communism, if your dad was the shoemaker, then the kid's the shoemaker. The family's the shoemakers. You know, so that's what we were sold on. The differences and the virtues of a capitalist society is a free society, free competition. So innovation would always come about. So if I'm top dog today, I would still have to innovate because somebody else might come along who's able to build that for less, cheaper, and be better than me, which is what happens in a capitalist society. What wasn't supposed to happen, though, was people who took risk weren't supposed to be able to take risk-free. So while a lot of us are out here taking risk, there's other people who did take a small risk to begin with, but then they're getting help, loans from the government, subsidies from the government. So they get help and they continue to get help for years. Meanwhile, the rest of us, we don't get years of anything. We have to spend our hard-earned money and take a risk, set up our business, do what we need to do. And if it fails, there's nobody that you can run to and go, hey, man, we're a little low on cash. You know, we're a good business. Can you give us some money? They're like, get out of here. But heaven forbid, if you're an Apple or a bank, Amazon, Microsoft's, Tesla didn't make any money for what, 10, 12 years? They still were able to get subsidies from the American taxpayer. American taxpayers subsidize that. I don't know what you guys call that. I call that communism and socialism to me. They're taking my money, giving it to these companies that I didn't agree to give them money, instead of helping our fellow citizens. So think about it, ladies. I think I'm going to be banned talking about this again. Merchant credit advance. Okay, I'm not familiar with that term. Merchant credit advance. 680 credit score is one thing, but is there any collateral or how do they determine I have a 680 credit score and I want $5,000? What's next? The house was $35K in Detroit. Oh, Jesus. No way. And people never got money back for plots in Houston. Curtis Davis, this sounds like a cluster F. Holy smokes. This is out of control. This is totally out of control. Wow. That is terrible. The real estate manager in Detroit late with rent payment from other projects. Oh, leveraged. Plus he checked so infrequent on 35K house, broke into several times, had fence put up. It was a nightmare. Curtis Davis, this sounds like a nightmare and it's getting worse and worse. That's incredible. Simply because anybody that knows anything about Detroit, if you're going to go buy one of these cheap homes in Detroit, first things, protection and security, that has to be number one on your list. And I don't even know how you're going to protect and secure it, because generally they bounce around. People are in the neighborhoods walking around because the neighborhoods are down because of the price of the property. And generally burglaries and fires and break-ins, which is burglaries, all that happens like regularly. So we'll see what happens. It's kind of crazy. Only people who are developers and have done it before can get money for those land development from trashed houses. Exactly. Joshua Felder, more soup and crackers with your meal. Campbell's soup with crackers. Thomas Edison had more money than Tesla. Capitalists stole people's dream. Exactly. That's exactly right. But we're taught a different lesson. You're taught to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Go out here and work for somebody for 20, 30, 40 years. We're going to give you Social Security money. That's your dream. That's the whole thing. There's a lot of people, the dream works well for quite a few people. Those people that work in the manufacturing and able to keep their job for 30 years, have the pension money. But even the pension money, that's a time bomb waiting to kick off. And there's some companies that are not paying the people their pension money. So keep that in mind. All right. Just keep that in mind. Gurus are messed up. Stay away from those people. I don't see how they can sleep at night. Yeah, tell me about it. I don't either. It's crazy. Eric, thank goodness I didn't invest more. We got screwed. Jesus, tell me about it. On all kind of fronts. Plots or lots of land in Houston. Hey, homes in Detroit. Yeah, trucks. This is incredible. Jesus. Eric, took that hat off. People are being pimped. Exactly. Hey, that's the way of the world, actually. See, in a capitalist society, you are being pimped. People don't realize it, right? You're an employee of a company and they're paying you, and you're supposed to do what the company says, which is right. You're getting paid for that. But that makes you stay there because they pay you just enough so you have to keep coming back. Meanwhile, they have the top tier of the company. Now they're the ones that get to go on vacation, travel all over, have the nice bigger homes, have the boat in the yard and the nice cars and all that. Meanwhile, the other 90%, you're being able to make it too, but not at that same level and not the same with the same quickness. So that is the thing right there. So keep that in mind. All right. Yes. Now you know why I don't like real estate after my 3-year venture with famous YouTuber. Well, the thing is, you got to remember who the messenger was, right? You got to remember there's a way that you can buy real estate that is good for you. That's the thing. See, most people don't realize when you're doing these syndicator deals and getting into these deals where people are saying get in for these real estate deals, remember, they're giving you a real estate deal and saying invest in this deal. Well, because most people aren't real estate investors, they go, "Oh, that sounds good. They're going to rehab the place. It was only 35,000. They can rent it out for X amount of dollars per month. That sounds like a win-win." Because that's basically how it all works. They all say we can do this and we're going to end up with that figure, that number, that amount, what we're going to do in the end. So everybody goes, "Well, that's easy. I don't know how to do it. So here's the money. Go do your thing." You're out here on social media showing off all kind of stuff, and we believe you can do it. After you give them the money, though, and then 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, a year go by, all of a sudden it's like, oh, it was unexpected things happened. So then there goes that. Now hold on, we had to spend some more money on this. There's always something that's going to come up because that's what real estate investors know. But you, as the citizen who doesn't do real estate investing, you don't realize things are going to come up. So when they say things came up, you will go, okay, they know better. And in fact, they were just literally experimenting on you. That's it. So you got to think about this sometimes. And especially when the returns that they're telling you, you have to think, how are those returns going to come back? And if the returns are something like 10%, 5%, 12%, you can do that yourself with your own money. You don't need to give it to somebody, right? So just think of it that way. Mr. Cole, hard facts, pension bankrupts, limited jobs in town, no real education. Exactly. Because education is the key. As long as you can keep people deaf, dumb, and happy, then they will never question what the hell's going on. And unfortunately, they started working on that in the late 70s when they started changing the school systems. So therefore, they started dumbing down, right? Passing people, even though they weren't supposed to pass grades. So that is accumulation over the last 40, 45 years. And then George Bush doubled down, no child left behind in the 2000s. So now all these people are adults, except critical thinking, problem solving, thinking outside of the box and not being a sheep, meaning being a sheep is one thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing as a connotation because everybody wants to take care of their family. So you're saying, give me a good job. I'll work for you, take care of my family, and I'll work there for 20, 30 years. But I expect I get a raise and I get vacation. I'll be happy with that. But then comes along 2008 crash, 1989 crash, you know, 2000 crash. And now all of a sudden you're out here like, oh my God, I'm not making enough. Inflation, prices keep going up. Now you're not getting a 10% increase in your wage every year, but prices are going up 8, 9, 10% a year. So that's what happens. And then you're working paycheck to paycheck. And then you're out here going, well, let me borrow, use my credit cards because you have a job. Your credit score is pretty good. And now you have these credit cards that you can swipe for $5,000, $10,000. And you're saying, well, I can just pay it back at $300 a month or whatever. Then all of a sudden you lose your job because there's a COVID situation or a 2008 crisis. So, Eric, we didn't get Vaseline in the deal, not even K1. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Not even a K. What the heck's going on? Curtis PB are running out of tricks. Yeah. Oh, my God. This is crazy. Not even K1s? Jeez, that means they set up an LLC or a partnership or an S Corp, or it had to be a C Corp or an S Corp at least, and probably a C Corp. Double down on Dumb and Dumber so you can control them. Exactly. My bank tried to give me 3%. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Inflation is too dang high. Exactly. They haven't been to the grocery store because, they have their people go to the grocery store and get them their food. So they just give them money. They just go, yeah, here's $1,000. Go get some food. Little did they know that same $1,000 only buys $500 worth of food, but they don't know because they have, upper 10%. They don't care. They make enough money. They have the spread. People that live paycheck to paycheck have no spread. All right. Joshua Felder laughing all the way to the bank with the new power node. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour, 51 minutes in, you heard me going off on a little rant. This is how I kind of got banned somewhat before. You couldn't find me, but please smash the like button and then click the all notification bell if you like what we're talking about. And if you want to be in the chat room on Wednesday nights, then you got to be a member. You got to get that icon. You have to join, and then you receive special messages on the community tab, 1 or 2 videos per month specifically for you. And tonight, I forgot to leave the link in the community tab because then as a member, you can join me on the live stream if you wanted to. All right. So I think that's almost going to wrap it up. We went over a little credit. We talked a mess about gurus. We're going to figure out what's happening. So that's almost it. If anybody has any further questions, please let me know down below in the description. Get your free stocks from Robinhood and Webull. Get your free $10 of Bitcoin from Coinbase. And I have other links down there to help build your credit, which are no credit check, no hard inquiries. That is the most beautiful thing. There's other ones that help you get credit based on linking to your bank account. And then they'll give you short-term credit, meaning like you charge something, but you got to pay it back within 2 weeks or 30 days. So, but they still report to the credit bureau so you can improve your credit score. That's what we all started out with tonight. So I want to thank Joshua Felder for the gym for the power node and Victor Marrero giving us information on the Hard Rock destination, that pre-construction property in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Got to say that. And I'll probably drop a video about the Dominican Republic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for being here and thank you for watching. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And before I go, I have one more video so everybody can check it out if you're still here. And I didn't play it, but I played it on Monday, and this is number 10. So check it out. This is a long one. And after that, we're going to wrap this up.
Come on, come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just a little more fun, and we'll see what happens here. So don't forget the drip community pays 1% per day. Okay, we'll have to talk about that later because I didn't know about the drip community does 1%. I thought it was points. No, that's powernode.io is 0.7. Is drip another one of these nodes? I didn't know. I'm gonna have to look into it. I don't like their website the way it looks. It just says drip community and then it shows stake. It's kind of weird. Thanks for the gems and the fun facts. Had a great evening. Thank you all. You guys have a great evening as well. And we're going to wrap this up right now. And so I just want to say thank you once again. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel and click the all notification bell. And in the meantime, happy holidays. Keep your head up. Keep moving. And I'm out.